Hey babes, it's Dani Gossip Girl. If you want fire pits and bombshells, you know I have Love Island Daily. Full recaps, reunions, Beyond the Villa, UK chaos, all of it. But today we're stepping outside of the villa to talk about everything else I'm binging. A genius Dexter sequel that actually enriches the lore. A hidden gem competition with a villain made for TV. A truly authentic family dynasty docuseries. The best looking season of Bachelor in Paradise ever. A summer romance that's wrecking my emotions. And a below deck season so messy it should come with a life vest. So let's go. First up, we have at number one is Dexter Resurrection. I've been a fan of it since the start, but I truly think it's the best yet. What is the premise exactly? So 10 weeks after New Blood, the former series he partook in, Dexter wakes up from a near fatal gunshot and heads to New York City to find Harrison, while Miami's Angel Batista is finally on his trail. The sequel is canon, not a reset, and it knows exactly what we wanted: higher stakes, smarter cat and mouse, and a character work that feels earned. Now, here are some of the core characters that you would actually want to check. Of course, none other than Dexter Morgan, played by Michael C. Hall. Older, more brittle, same dark passenger. Watching him try to parent and predator-proof his life is the tension. And then there is Harrison Morgan, his son, played by Jack Alcott. Not just the kid, he's the fuse and the fallout. When Dexter chases him to New York City, every choice says nature versus nurture, louder than the monologue. Then there's Angel Batista, an OG. David, played by David Zayas, the conscious of Miami PD who never stopped asking the right question. His re-entry gives the season and its moral spine and its dread. Now, there's some new power players that truly matter, especially with this beyond stacked cast. We have Leon Prater, played by Peter Dinklage, a billionaire VC with a curated obsession for killers. Think money and museums of monstrosity. He reframes the hunt at a citywide scale. Then there is Charlie, played by Uma Thurman. What? Prater's head of security and right hand. Ice calm, hyper confident, and allergic to Dexter's improvisation. She's a series pressure valve. Then there is, of course, his rideshare driver friend and reluctant landlord who humanizes the world around Dexter, grounding the story in community consequences. Then there's Detective Claudette Wallace, played by Katia Seraph, and Detective Melvin Oliva, played by Dominic Fumusa, and NYPD's eyes on the pivotal hotel murder, our procedural thread that keeps the knot tightening. Then there's also, of course, The Constant, and where are my Sex and the City OGs? Harry Morgan, played by James Remar. Dexter's inner code returns as a spectral mentor. The father-son ethics debate is back, thornier than ever, of course. Yes, the guest stars are stacked, as I mentioned, and they are great. We have Krysten Ritter as Mia Lapierre, Lady Vengeance, a sleek, deliberate killer with a calling card mystique. She snaps every scene to attention. We have Neil Patrick Harris, the tattoo collector, Al Stonestreet as Al, the Rapunzel, and David Dechelman as one of the Gemini killers. Each a precise flavor, a menace, or weird that widens Dexter's rogue gallery without gimmicky feelings. The legacy jolts. It teases returns tied to Trinity, John Lithgow, Miguel Prado, played by Jimmy Smits, and James Stokes, played by Eric King, sparingly used but has maximum impact. And this is why I think it is possibly better than the original, because it's disciplined about stakes. Instead of gotcha twists, it gives us character enrichment, parenting choices that cost, a cop that won't let go, and a billionaire antagonist who changes the playing field. The show also honors Batista, finally, his instincts with a real endgame. No more hand waving. Now, what I'm going to watch for next is how Batista closes the distance legally, morally, and personally. And if Prater's creation of killers forces Dexter to choose community safety over his code. Now, if Resurrection isn't nostalgia, it's consequence. At number 2 is The Snake, this hidden gem of a show. Now, this show is Fox Deception. It's airing on Hulu. It's a competition where persuasive pros scheme, bluff, and betray for a cash prize. Think social strategy meets persuasive warfare. Every episode crowns a new reason to side-eye charisma. The cast, energy, and villain you asked for is none other than Kathryn, spelled with an E, Cavender.
Being in tech, I have to see things on a really large scale. I can't just look at something as what's the next step. And so I have to consider that I need Alyssa and Frankie more than the boys right now. And when I said that, I meant it. I heard you were gunning for me and Jordan and you called us fake bitches. Excuse me? Where? This is what I heard.
Sweet little Kathryn just stirring up the pot of chaos, watching it all unfold, lying to everyone and saying, ha 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 ha.
The villain made for TV, calculating, charismatic, and delightfully indecisive. Her confessionals slice. Her gameplay stinks. I would never want to go up against her. She's the face you will remember when the credits roll and the show ultimately ends.
If you liked me, then you're probably too, and I love that for you.
Bravo, someone get her on my TV. Continually. It has rotating power roles like becoming the snake. Give players unilateral moves that detonate alliances. That keeps the vitality, eliminations, feelings earned and not engineered. Now, this is why I'm obsessed. This is a hidden gem because it trusts social gameplay to be the drama. No puzzle fatigue, no endless twists. Although, of course, there are some twists with the game show, but the show lets the egos hang themselves on camera. See the ex-mayor storyline, imploding arrogance for the priest, and the edits let us clock the tells. Now, if Kathryn doesn't play the game, she is the game, and she also has a lot of similarities to Krysten Ritter, who we talked about in Dexter. But number 3 is none other than the McBee Family Dynasty. And why I clocked it early is because EP Russell J. Stajic, yes, the mind behind Luann Sonia, Welcome to Crappy Lake, is involved here too. And the fingerprints are clear. Clean storylines, authentic stakes, and humor that doesn't undercut the heart. So who are exactly the characters? Let's go over this character map. We have Steve McBee, the dad, the patriarch, although he's very not that much in this season due to the FBI investigation, but his choices light the fuse for the next generation's identity crisis. We have Cutie Patootie, Stephen McBee Jr., the polished heir apparent, toggles between boardroom posture and messy romance with Kayla Jackson, who's beautiful and who is constantly questions whether the family will ever fully let her in.
My mom actually is putting together a family trip. She asked us if we wanted to go down to the Ozarks. She's got a really nice house rented, and so it'll be all of us as a family. I think she's even inviting my Uncle Jimmy and Aunt Darla. Would you have any interest in going?
Well, as long as, like, you think that it'll be okay. Like, did your family even say anything about me coming? Did your
Yeah, they
mom
asked
invite
me. Yeah, they asked me.
Well, if she's not your girlfriend, why would she come?
There won't be drama.
Can you guarantee that?
No, I cannot.
It just makes me a little nervous. I don't want any drama to happen. If I get down there and people are being assholes to me, like, I'm leaving.
I will make sure that there is no drama.
There's Jesse and Cole McBee, siblings as foils, when steadier, when hungrier. The brother on brother jostling is the show's stealth heartbeat. Then there's Chrissy McBee, the mom, my favorite addition of season 2. Emotional ballast, her history with Steve frames what at stake beyond the spreadsheets. Then we have Galena, the Russian CFO partner, brilliant, beyond unhinged, on camera, and absolutely necessary to the business.
So what happened to your car?
I don't know.
Really had nothing to do with the damage done to my car.
Nope.
You don't think you
No.
maybe beat her car in a little bit?
Absolutely not.
I would say the odds are, I don't know, 0.11% that is true. Given how Galena has reacted to the other women my dad has dated in the past,
I'm gonna drop this fucking Escalade on this bitch's front porch. How do you know her? Did she take care of your business? You slept with her. You and Steve are both of you liars. Are you so freaking pathetic?
it was 100% Galena, without a
Her
doubt.
present pokes every tender spot in the family. Then there's Casey Adskin and the extended partners, girlfriends, fiancés, wives. The partners see the blind spots first, but they say the quiet parts loud. Now, why it feels different from your typical Bravo type of family shows. The stakes are real. Land, payroll, succession. And the show lets deals play out instead of faking. We launch a candle B-plots. You feel the consequence of a bag hoarder or a custody of cattle decision. Season moves across networks underlines its tractions. It has amazing eye candy, but these men do need to grow up, and the edits let us watch that friction without smoothing it. I love Momma McBee and its unhinged Galena, the axis of truth and chaos. Give me every Kitchen Island summit with these two. I need more of it. It has Succession energy, cowboy hats, and real money. That is McBee. Number 4 is Bachelor in Paradise, and I cannot believe how fast I'm tuning into it every morning that I wake up and I have it available.
She was both.
So,
Check in to a luxury experience
New place, looking for love.
with golden alumni arrivals.
I feel like a teenager again.
White glove service
I am the head of Paradise Relations. It's the best job.
and red hot drama.
She took my man. It really hurt. It's annoying.
That's trouble.
why does this season hit? The Golden's twist, blending mature daters into the younger cast, adds heart and humor without slowing down the beach mess.
The Goldens are here, baby. We are about to get turned.
Hi, Leslie.
So nice to see you.
Hi, Spencer. They're so excited. We're all excited. Oh, this is what we needed.
Any of the gentlemen here?
Well, I've already had a connection with RJ.
Okay.
We were on the boat, and I was sitting on his lap.
They came to party.
Welcome to paradise, everyone. We're all looking for love. I know it may seem strange because we have different generations together, but as it pertains to dating, we're not expecting you to cross over that generational line.
Unless you want to.
Just please don't make it weird.
Money on the table this year, adding price stakes, changes, behaviors. Finally, something to play for besides Instagram. Am I right? The look and feel, the show is cinematic. The location shift, glossier camera, and yes, I'm giving a personal shout out to F22 Studios and Lance Bowling for the beautiful on-camera work vibes that I have noted. So shout out to Lance and his team at F22. The character buckets to call out on the mic are the lightning in the bottle pairs, the ones who lock in early and force everyone to scramble, the agent of chaos, hot, bored, and constitutionally incapable of sitting out of a triangle. The golden grounder brings warmth and perspective, cuts through nonsense like a cool ant. The comic relief. Confessionals we quote for weeks. And Paradise finally looks as good as the drama feels. So kudos for the come around and the glow up of it. Number 5, and this is one I just got into. Don't kill me for it, but the summer I turned pretty. What it gives, a 3-season binge of wistful, aching, sun-soaked coming of age, and a soundtrack that's basically a Swiftian diary. Yes, the show leans Taylor, and yes, it totally works. The triangle, why it exactly lands, we have Belly, played by Lola Tong, our POV, messy, earnest, and learning in public. We have Conrad, played by Christopher Brinney, Brody Gravity, when he confesses love. The whole show holds its breath. We have Jeremiah, played by Gavin Castellino, open-hearted sunshine, the boy you should pick and sometimes don't. Recent episodes push the triangle to a wedding week breaking point with beachside conventions that feel ripped from a paperback you dog-eared at 16. It's giving me all the feels. And the soundtrack is wonderful. The relationships feel lived in. And it's made me miss my Bessie beyond belief, causing so many tears over the last week. I don't even want to cry, but it's not just the romance. It's the ache of when we were in those summers that felt endless and when we were young. So it's the summer that feels like it was once lived. Lastly, at 6 is Below Deck.
Wakey, wakey, kiddos!
Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Below Deck. Why this season is different than the rest. The show has never been crazier. The hookup chart looks like a corkboard with red string. Guys with guys, girls with girls, crews with gas, loyalties flips every charters. They're flipping with each other. It's unhinged in a way that's less shock value and more, oh, this is what happens when adults live in a pressure cooker with zero privacy.
Single, ready to mingle?
Single.
Force me.
Single?
No.
No.
But he works on boats, so I've seen him for 5 days so far this year. So that works out at half a day a month.
That you see each
Technically.
other?
Yeah, it's not great.
What would you say is like your thing as a chief stew?
I think ultimately, like, we have to be here to enjoy ourselves. Like, the better we do, the bigger the tip.
I have thought so much about how I can make this season bigger, badder, and better. And I can't wait to get started on it.
Yes, do a good one.
Cheers.
We've seen messy seasons before, but this one raises the bar and it jumps way over it. Character lanes to highlight on the mic. Keep the current names as we post and go through the episode. We have the captain trying to captain. Professional patience. We need a policy update like yesterday. We have the bosun with a pass. Tries to be the adult until 2 a.m. tequila. The stew who knows everyone's secrets. Holds the confessional keys and occasionally the detonator. The charter guest is wild cards. Money buys you bottles, not boundaries. And less luxury yacht and more floating situationships taking place. Now, again, you already know Love Island. Everything lives on my daily recaps. US, UK reunions beyond the villa. If it's near a fire pit, I am there with a flow chart. So, of course, check out everything and follow my girl Kimberly and I every Wednesday for a Love Island recap. So, that's the cue all. Dexter elevated, the snake with a villain Yule quotes, McBee with real stakes, Paradise at its summer prettiest, Summer with the feelings, and Below Deck off the rails. Tell me in the comments, Team Conrad or Jeremiah, should Bravo call Kathryn like yesterday, and which McBee brother is most likely to grow up first? I'm Dani Gossip Girl, better known as Danielle. Subscribe for daily island talk and weekly deep dives here on the channel, or check out my other channel, Pop Culture Expose, for my deep dive podcast. Love you, mean it. Bye.
Tune into the buzz, it's the talk of the day. From Bravo shows to the latest celeb spree, we've got the tea, come sip it with me. Dani Gossip Girl, Pop Culture Expose, we're spilling all the secrets every single